Hey, welcome to another episode of Draw TV. It's been a while, I know, but today we got a little treat for you. I'm learning how to ink with brushes. It's a long process. It's a lot of things you have to learn. It was hard to find brushes, and as you can see here, I've went through a lot of brushes, and it's been insane. One day I'm up at the Fred's department store, and I see this. Crazy Art artist brushes, okay, and they were very cheap, and I got them. And in each pack there's this little tiny guy right here. In the pack, I've started to open this pack here. You can see that's this brush right here. Yes, and they're sturdy brushes. They're easy to clean. I think they're designed for children, but I'm not sure. So what I'm working on today is I'm doing some artwork for Dave Good over at Good Productions, and for a new project of his. And right now I'm going to show some ink work I'm doing using this little brush right here. So sit tight and enjoy me inking with this tiny little brush right here. Okay, yes. Okay, we're back. And here I've got my little jar of ink. I got this Walmart right here, this ink. I'm going to take the lid off right quick. To the side. Now we take our little brush and dip her right in. I'm not very proficient at this. I'm still learning. But you just take your time. And I like the effect of painting with or should I say, inking with the brushes. It gives it a little more freedom. When I'm using my Sharpie pens, not the big markers, but the pens, it's harder to get these little things like this going on, and it takes a lot more time, to be honest with you. And just kind of go over it, keeping it, smooth, if that's what you want. And remember, you got white paint you can fix mistakes with, you see. The thing I don't like is having to keep reloading the brush. I'm not a big fan of that. But it's all part of it, I'm sure, With the brush, you can also do fur and make it look more convincing than with the Sharpie pens, obviously. Strongman in the 1950s had a very thick line. I think Bob Powell did that, if I'm not mistaken. On the and I really like the way that looked. This is for this project. It should have an older style look to it. So this works out very well. I have this part covered up because it's part of a project, and it's kind of like it's not ready for release yet. So this is covered up for copyright reasons and whatnot. I'd drawn this once before, and I didn't feel it looked um, old enough. Now you remember, you're the artist. You make that decision. If you don't like the way it looks, you fix it, because your name's going to be on it. Unless you're incognito, then it's a different situation. This is an Atlas pastiche. This is the best way you can say it. And maybe not even the right word. It doesn't matter. As you can see, it's supposed to be a poster, or part of an assembly of posters. Now, okay. Now, we've done this. Now, I can't do what I normally do, where I go back and erase everything with my trusty eraser here. Can't do that because it's ink. It's got to dry. So I give it a little time to dry. Then I can erase all the pencil work. As I said before, I'm still learning how to ink with the brushes. Having a good time learning it. I think once I get it, I think it'll improve the way my stuff looks, and it'll also capture more of the way I'm trying to draw it with pencils. So if you haven't tried to ink with a brush yet and you're still using pens and stuff, I do recommend these crazy art brushes just to try it, just to see if you enjoy it. Professionals use like Windsor brushes and these really nice brushes, and they're very good at it too. And check those guys out and see what they're doing. But as for me, as for now, I need to get back to work. So, peace. I'll talk to you later.